Hey, that's Mike and Holly, Alex, Eddie, and Kelsey.
Give it a try. Why isn't it spinning? I just popped it so it would spin. There. Blow it from the side.
You blow it straight down the
There you go.
It works better if you blow it.
I think because it's got a tag on it. It's kind of messing her up. Now try it. Guy's gonna pop her you. It's not spinning. Junk. Get him, Chels. Get him. It's not a vacuum.
It's not a vacuum?
It's not a vacuum. It's just a popper toy. You push it and it pops. The little balls pop. I'm trying to get my toes. Ow! Ew, creepy baby eats Chelsea's finger. Oh, does it hurt?
No.
Oh, this baby is so
She's
creepy.
squeezing it.
She's squeezing it. Look at her eyes.
Like that.
Oh gosh. And it makes creepy noises too. Do you like that, baby? I think Chelsea likes it.
We're not taking that thing home.
Alex is like, no, that's what nightmares are made of. Every time. There she goes. So giddy up. She's having a hard time pushing the button because it's way down in its ear, like towards its head. There you go. No, only room for one. Go ahead. Look at you, girlfriend. You fit perfectly in there, don't you? Just a little sassy. Right inside the little basket. Perfect length. Now all you need is a pillow or something. Pillow and a blanket. Ooh, wow. So Alex was goofing and I said, hey, that actually looks really good on you. It might be a little small. It might be small. That looks
like
good on you though. Hold on, she says. Oh my gosh.
We have a case of hot sun.
You look like you're gonna go golfing.
It's Sherlock Holmes hat, isn't it?
I don't think so. I think it's like a
I'll
golfing
give you that
hat.
hat.
I like that one. I like the way that one looks. Let's see it. Oh man. Woo. Put your hand down. Put this arm down. There we go. Wow. Oh my goodness. I'm ready. Like.
You know, the second it rains, I'm gonna shove your booty outside in the rain.
Actually, it's getting ready to right now. I said to Michael,
That's
how
ready to rain.
I said to Michael, how ironic is it that I have to walk down to the mailbox to get the raincoat and it's getting ready to rain and I could get wet on the way to get my raincoat.
But we have umbrellas.
So I went shopping for a raincoat at Bass Pro. What was that? On our way back from Orlando. Gosh, that was been what, 3 weeks ago? Because I hate having to finagle with an umbrella. She has a raincoat. Alex has her own Animal Jam umbrella that she can use. So I'm like, I don't want to have to mess around with the umbrella because most of the time you get more wet trying to mess with your umbrella than anything else. So I thought, how about like a nice raincoat? It is a little warm. It's got two, what?
Just see his little head and his little tail
The
pointing
dog.
up.
It's got two
What?
zippered pockets on the sides. It's a little big, so if we're like someplace cold, I can wear a sweater underneath, like if I need to take it up north or whatever. And then on the inside, it's got pockets for like my cell phone, which is good too. So yeah, I decided to buy a rain jacket. Tried it on at Bass Pro and liked it, but found it online for less. We were like online on the phone. It's so awesome that you can do that. Like just go on the internet and find it for cheaper. Oh no, I guess I gotta cut this off.
Okay, start raining. Start raining.
I'm starting to sweat. It's not lined or anything, it's real thin. It's just the fact that I have a jacket on. What are you doing? Oh my goodness. You're trying out new ways to sit everywhere, aren't you? First the shopping cart sideways. Now your chair. I hope you don't get stuck. Oh, there you go. What you eating?
Banana?
Banana. Is it yummy? Mm-hmm. The little monkey likes bananas. Okay, guys, it's time for shout outs. Saturday for Find It Friday. I am shocked by you guys. Do you remember yesterday I said like bonus points if you remember where we got or what we got Pluto for or when we got Pluto or whatever?
It was on my first flight on Michigan.
That's right. It was for Chelsea's first flight to Michigan. We bought her Pluto
I didn't even know that.
as a special. Yeah.
I didn't know that. I'm the
You didn't
dad.
know that?
No.
As a special.
Yeah, I just watched your videos that we went to the airport of my special Pluto they got.
She remembers.
Where did we get Pluto from, though? Do you remember?
I do.
No.
Did he come from Sears?
JCPenney.
JCPenney.
JCPenney has like a whole Disney
The Disney section.
yeah.
I knew that much.
And I read somewhere that Disney or that JCPenney is gonna have a toy section now in their stores, like the whole toy section.
Yeah,
which
and
is pretty cool.
I watched that there was like blocks in the store.
You watched that video?
Yeah.
The one you were on your first plane ride? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, we got her Pluto as like a special treat for the first. So many people, you guys remembered that. I was like in tears.
Okay, well, to be fair, I wasn't on her first plane ride then. Oh, we
Because-
need to investigate this a little bit more.
We think it was the Michigan flight. No, you were because you took our picture.
Then it wasn't the Michigan trip that we went to spend the month up
Well,
there.
somebody said it was BronyCon, but we drove to BronyCon. A lot of people said it was BronyCon, but we drove to BronyCon, so that wasn't right.
Well, I need to. I think it's if you Google or if you YouTube, hey, that's Mike, my first plane ride.
I'll have to look it up real
I think
quick.
that's the
'Cause
video.
that's gonna bug me. But it was her first flight anyway.
Okay.
Her first Christmas, we drove up to Michigan. So I
Yeah.
think it might have been her second Christmas.
Or third.
I don't know. But so many of you guys, and I was like shocked, and I was kind of in tears because I'm like, how cool is it that many people have been watching us long enough to remember that? That's pretty awesome.
And we live it and we can't remember it.
Michael can't even remember it. So anyway, I wish I could give all of you guys that guessed that a shout out because there were so many of you that remembered that. But today's shout out goes to Sydney Fowler, and I picked Sydney because we almost named Chelsea Sydney.
No, I wouldn't say almost, but it was one of
It
the name
was
picks.
one of the top 3
Yeah.
names. We had like 3 names picked out, but Chelsea won out, of course. And Sydney says Pluto was in the grass when Mike and Chelsea were playing baseball, and Chelsea got Pluto when she was going on her first airplane flight. So technically,
Wow.
that's correct. Like
We
I
just
said,
don't know when it was.
a lot of people
Yeah,
said
from
BronyCon
last night.
from last night.
Yeah.
A lot of people said BronyCon, but we know we drove there. So.
Yep, we drove to
Okay,
BronyCon.
I'm going to go investigate now. So there is your shout out, Sydney Fowler, and you guys tune in for Find It Friday for next week for a chance for a shout out. Okay, really quick, and we're both shocked by this. We looked it up, and Chelsea's first flight was to New York when we went to StreamCon, which will be 2 years ago at the end of October. 2 years ago. We went to StreamCon. We were there for Halloween, and we went trick or treating with Mommy and Gracie. How crazy is that? That was 2 years ago. That was her first flight. We were convinced it was to Michigan.
Well,
but
Michigan
sure
happened
enough-
a couple weeks later,
Well, and there
or a couple
were-
months later.
There were some comments even that said it was when you guys flew to New York, and I was like, I don't think that's right. You guys were right.
Because it would have been
The first flight was to New York.
beginning of December that you guys flew up to Michigan and I drove up to Michigan.
How crazy is that? See, we didn't even know that, and some of you guys did. How cool is that?
Something really happened. Our kernel is outside. It's eating my bird feeder. You can't see because the fire is in the way. She's so adorable. I was ready to make really popcorn, and now, now it's for what?
It's time for the question of the day, and today's the day where we make up a question or do word association, and we think it's my turn. Not sure, and I always forget. We should have, when we started this a long time ago, wrote down the words that we used, but we didn't, and now I always forget, like, did we use that word or not? So, My word is, what is the first thing you think of when you hear the word rain?
Drops.
Shut your face. Me too.
First thing.
That was the first thing I thought of was drop. Rain drop. You said drops with an S. So there's a little difference there. It is so funny how many times Michael and I think of the same word. It's crazy.
So first I thought of cloud, rain cloud, and then I thought of bow, rainbow.
Oh, well, those are both good ones. So, okay, well, there you have it. So Michael and I are drops and drop, and Alex is cloud and bow. So I know what is the first thing you think of when you hear the word rain. Tell us in the comments below.